What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Imperfect Action Show. Today is April 13th. If I can recall, this is episode 38. Wow, that means this Friday is going to be episode 40. So we're starting a little bit earlier today because I am actually flying out, which is perfect segue for what today's topic is. Today's topic is about being in a room. So before we even get into that, why don't we just go ahead and just talk about what do we do on the Imperfect Action Show? So on the show, what we do is we um, share lessons, strategies, tactics in the marketing realm and also in business to help level you up. And we hope that you take a lot of value from these daily gems, so you can 2x, 3x your business, or in some cases, just take this information and implement it so you can get a different result. So typically, what I normally do is I take this time, I send a link to the community, let them know that we are live and rolling, and that's what I'm literally about to do right now. We are live chatting about being in the room. So again, we're starting off a little earlier today, and it's going to be a shorter episode because a couple of reasons. One, I'm about to catch a flight. Two, it's about showing up, So my first actual thought when I was thinking about Wednesday's show was, okay, I should pre-record it, because if I pre-record it, it'll be there, it'll be ready to go. And like, I pre-recorded a couple of episodes before, and they're fine. And I'm definitely somebody that definitely leans on pre-recorded when you need it. But then just how my week was going and how things was really rolling out, it was starting to be a little bit more cumbersome for me to actually put a pre-recorded situation together. So then I just thought about, okay, what's my timeline for my day that I'm flying out? I can do a short live episode, and that's something that I really appreciate giving you guys is this live interaction. I love the community. I love when you guys show up. I love when you guys ask questions, and also love when I have guests, because the guests bring the extra value. So the first thing I'm going to do before we talk about being in the room is I just want to send a welcome to the community, like I always generally do. If you guys currently are not following me, or you don't know who I am, let me just preface this by saying my name is Brendan. It's Brendan Boyd on all the social media platforms. And, I'm a podcaster, author, I'm a host, I'm a marketing coach. I just really do the things that I want to do. And I really show up every day for myself, and I look to improve. You know what I mean? And through my journey of improving, I want to inspire, motivate, and help other people. And the more people that I can touch and motivate, the more it's going to help me get to where I'm looking to go. So that's why I'm so big on pouring into people, pouring into myself first, but then pouring into people. So now let's talk about what today's topic is being in the room. Now, sometimes the rooms are virtual, you know what I'm saying? And you got to find them. You gotta pay for access. You gotta get into a mastermind. Sometimes it may be a clubhouse. Sometimes it may be a Facebook group. Sometimes it may be like a IG DM community, like a closed private DM community. It may be different things. You know what I mean? So you want to get in the room. So when it's virtual, those are some things you're going to look for. You're going to look for different apps. You're going to look for different private communities. You're going to even go on public communities. Sometimes IG Lives are perfect. Clubhouse, we mentioned, are perfect. Facebook groups are good. Discords, GroupMe, Slacks, all of those are perfect, right? Virtual groups. Shout out to Freddie, I see you. Shout out to Chandra, I see you, right? Now, when we're talking about physical groups, so with the physical groups also, there are masterminds, there are meetups. You know what I mean? There are once a month communities. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes there are panel discussions I need to go to. So now we're talking about local. So you're going from virtual, which you can get on from your phone, right, or your laptop. Comfort in your own home, comfort of wherever you are. You can be there virtually, right? Now, when it comes to local, some of the things I mentioned, like sometimes they got private clubs, right? Soho House, New House, They got the Gathering Spot coming in LA. That's also in DC and Atlanta. These different physical places that you can go, pay to get access, be in a membership community, and have access to all the tools, resources, materials, and people. And then you can network, level up, build new connections that can take you to the next level. But now I also want to talk about physical meetups that are outside where you live. So this is really going to take you out of your comfort zone. So some of you guys probably are uncomfortable going to some of these virtual groups. Some of you guys may be uncomfortable going into these physical local groups. Well, what happens when there's a physical group that's super outside your comfort zone and you got to get on a bus, train, plane, or even drive there? So now you have to pay for access. And then you also have to physically plan out your logistics, your travel, your lodging, so you can be in this space, be in a city, be in a state, and then interact. Now, the importance of being in these rooms is the magic of networking. So the information is one thing, right? You're going to learn some stuff, right? It may be amazing speakers, amazing panelists. There may be a lot of information that's available for you available to you that you're just going to have to dissect, right? Take your notes and then break them down later. But there could be somebody who's an investor, who's a supporter, a future business partner. It could be somebody that has the ability to vibrate your message. It could be somebody that's looking for exactly what you have to offer. But you have to get there. And a lot of us would rather spend the money on a trip, a convenience, Miami's and the Vegas, the Bahamas, the Barbados, Dubai to some extent. You want to go for the convenience and the leisure and spend money to spend money. This is what I heard Wallow talking about, which really resonated with me. You want to go somewhere, spend money to spend money, instead of going somewhere where that next relationship can be cultivated, the next seed can be planted, the next seed can be fertilized. There's photosynthesis in real life happening. And you can actually spend money to invest money, to make money, to pay for a convenience that you may want to do. And a lot of us are not willing to take that chance. So today is a very important imperfect action. And I started off doing imperfect actions, just me, but I was like, if I bring guests to it, I feel like I could bring more value. But occasionally, at times like this, I would just jump on and just give y'all the real, you know what I'm saying? And there's no branding. It's just me, right? There's no fancy yellows. There's no branding. Like it's just the real. And this is another reason why I wanted to make sure that I talk to you guys before I head out for this flight, because it's important. It's very, very, very vital and important that you guys get in these rooms, that you seek these rooms out, that you find out where these rooms are. Go to these conferences, go to these panels, pay for VIP, pay for super VIP, pay for lunch with the speakers, pay for dinner with the speakers. Get the access that's going to give you future access. Cultivate the relationships, cultivate friendships, follow each other, subscribe, let them know about your podcast, support their podcast, maybe even purchase their product or service that you don't even have no intention of using, because you're showing your intention is to lead and to give, not to just take. But you can't even put yourself in those positions if you're not in the room. So I am flying today to Atlanta, right? I'm disturbing my workflow for the week to fly to Atlanta, to be in the room with all these other 6, 7, 8-figure earners at a conference head by Nehemiah Davis and some friends, to learn, to seek, to absorb, to vibrate, to magnify, to be in association of, to be in association with, to connect with people that I've learned that I've only met virtually, right? To connect again with people that I've met in the physical, to really let people know I'm about this and this is what I do, to meet a bunch of new people, to be in the environment, be in a new environment, right? To stimulate your senses, get involved in new energy that will inspire, motivate, and then I can bring that all back to you guys. Right? So you can't stay the same if you intentionally put yourself somewhere else. There's no way. It's just like if you unhear something crazy that can change your life, or if you see something crazy that can change your life. You can't unsee it and you can't unhear it. It's literally that, right? So if you learn how to invest, or if you learn some information that was in the book, or you learn, a new coin that was coming out. We're talking about NFTs and crypto, or a new project, right? Or a stock on the initial offering. You can't see, you can't unhear it. So what does that mean? That means your life is forever changed, and that's what Giving in the Room is really about. They say, and I've said this a few times, and I know you guys seen it, and I think I even posted something about it. They say you're literally the sum of the 5 closest people to you, right? So I'm gonna go to my Instagram real quick, see if this post is still there. It's not still there, but I think somebody reshared it. Let me see if I can find it real quick, because I just want to show you guys something. I want to show you guys something that really was an impact. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Where's it at? Okay, right here. Here we go. I found it. You can fuck your whole life up just by hanging out with people with no goals and no ambition. You can mess up your whole life or fuck up your whole life by just hanging out with people with no goals and no ambition. So what do you think? And this was taken from The Simpsons. Hold on real quick. I want to show you guys, because I want you guys to see it. You can see in my phone right now. Hold on. There it is right here. Right? Alexa, stop. So it's important, because conversely, it works the complete opposite. If you hang around people that are doing much better than you, that will inspire you, that will motivate you, that will take you to that next level, you have no choice but to level up. So put yourself in the rooms, put yourself around different people, get into programs, get into masterminds, start reading, go to the gym at different times, go to a more expensive gym, go to the libraries, get a membership at the Soho House or New House, or any of these up and coming, pay to access facilities. You're going to run into so many different people that have so much to offer and so much to give. And then by virtue of omnipresence, not omnipresent, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't even think of the word right now. But by virtue of just being in the room, right? You will start to receive that energy, which will inspire, motivate, and help take you to that next level, right? There's gonna be so much access. You can be like, oh, I didn't know about that. Oh, I can do this. Oh, I can do this. Oh, this is how easy it is to do that. Oh, you read in this book? Oh, they going to this place? Oh, they wake up at this time? I'm telling you guys, it will change your life. So with that being said, osmosis. Thank you, Chandra. Osmosis. That's what I was looking for. So with that being said, I gotta catch this flight. I gotta call this Uber. I gotta head to the airport. But I wanted to make sure that I took imperfect action today, because that's what it's about. I showed up with a live episode, gave y'all some juice, gave y'all some gems right off the top. And I'm going to ask you, make sure you subscribe to my channel. We're almost at 1,000 subs. It helps me reach more people when you guys share each of these episodes out. So if this episode resonated with you, or if any of the other episodes resonate with you, make sure that you share those episodes out, because there's people that need to hear it, and they may not know about the channel yet, but they know you, right? You know how valuable the Imperfect Action Show is, and all you gotta do is give it a share. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I appreciate you guys. I will be back tomorrow with a live show, and we're just gonna get down to it. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you guys. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow. This has been an Imperfect Action Show, and I'm Brendan Boyd. Peace.